I got a hypothetical for you guys. Hypothetical, okay? If you had COVID and someone else gets COVID because of you and they end up dying, is it still customary to get a teardrop tattoo? But instead of a teardrop, it's cough spittle? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways I can honor my grandparents. I started telling that joke a few months ago, and then one day I got a call from my mom, and she was like, "Hey, Mama and Papa have COVID." And my first thought was, well, they had a good run. But they ended up surviving. Yeah. Now I don't believe in karma or the virus. I do believe in one thing, though. That is my man, Jesus Christ. Where are my Jesus people at, huh? Yeah, all right. Jesus saves, but some of you didn't clap, so good luck. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I'm just very hostile to anybody that doesn't follow them. Thank you. I call that joke conflict in the Middle East. I am religious, and it's tough being religious when you're my age, because like everybody my age thinks they're like above religion or smarter than religion. So like anytime I have to explain to one of my friends that I'm religious, they always react like I just told them that I believe in QAnon. They're like, really? You believe in that? I'm like, yes, I believe he'll come back and save us all. They're like, wait, are you talking about Jesus or Donald Trump? Confused. I'm seeing this atheist girl, and she loves to like poke holes in my religion. Like the other day, she asked me, she's like, Mark, if you're religious, then why do you have premarital sex with me? It's like, I don't know. The same reason when we have sex, you yell, oh my God. I am Catholic, which is a weird thing to say after a sex joke. But hey, I went from quoting an orgasm to Catholicism. That's hell of a transition. Write that down in your notes. Number 3, Mark Wellborn, hell of a transition. Great transition, maybe even better at transitioning than Caitlyn Jenner herself. I don't know. That's your scorecard, not mine. No, but I am Catholic. And for those of you who don't know, as a Catholic, you believe that Jesus' body is represented by the bread, and Jesus' blood is the wine, and Jesus' semen is Miracle Whip. Yeah. Think about that the next time you make a sandwich, you goddamn mayonnaise haters. It is an awkward time for me in the church, though, right now. I look young enough to be an altar boy, but I'm old enough to give the priest consent. Whatever gets you into heaven, am I right? God, I hope I'm right. Let's see, I talked about Jesus. What else do conservatives like? The troops. Let's hear it for the troops, huh? Yeah. You gotta support the troops, because, like, in less than 2 months, our boys are gonna be out of Iraq and out of work. So, support them while you can. I don't know. After this, who are we gonna support? Like TSA? I don't know. I'll tell you who I'm going to support. I'm going to support the brave young men and women in ROTC programs all across the country. Because those guys are going to get bullied. So, I actually have no room to talk. I went to a military high school. Yeah, I went to a military high school. People always ask me, like, what's the weirdest thing about going to a military high school? And the weirdest thing is that we had a sport called marksmanship. That was a varsity sport where kids could shoot guns in school. And our school made cuts for this team. Our school wanted the best school shooters. Like, God forbid, if there ever was a school shooting, they didn't want anybody coming out like, thank God, he only grazed me. We're actually all okay, but our marksmanship team needs some work. I always thought they did the cuts wrong. They always, had the traditional one tryout and then cut kids. I thought they should have waited for the first dress down day to make cuts. The first day where we couldn't wear a uniform or got to wear whatever we wanted. I remember I went into my homeroom class, and one of the kids on marksmanship came in wearing jeans, a trench coat, and a fedora. Yeah, everybody in the class looked at each other like, this guy should not be on marksmanship. But nobody said anything to him because our school had a strict don't ask, don't get us killed policy. Finally, like, some kids did get concerned. They went up to our principal. They're like, look, like, you either got to cut this kid for marksmanship or you're going to have to pay for therapy for all the survivors. And our principal was like, look, like, my hands are kind of tied here. He's the best on the team. There will be no survivors. All right, thanks for listening to me. I appreciate it.